Okay, this should be recording. This is my first time using OBS, and I did not watch any tutorials on it, by the way. God, I mean, it, I figured out a reason why editing is important, though. It's because it gets rid of dead space, where there's nothing to talk about. Anyway, I'm fighting death room right now, somewhere, I think. There it is. But it's all the empty space that really gets you. Because, you know, empty space does nothing for entertainment. It just doesn't keep you engaged. Oh, there's a dragon skeleton. I mean, dragons are minor annoyances at this. Well, not minor, but manageable annoyances at this point. Because you'd be surprised how well this pickaxe does against them. I mean, that only this just two-shotted to fix because it's 11 damage. I mean, that does 13, but it's a little slower. But yeah, unfortunately, I did not record that. But you know, that happens sometimes. God, without editing, this is really boring. Like, so boring. And I know that. And I don't know of a way to fix that, unfortunately. Let's just go home for now. Put the flamethrower away because that makes a lot of noise. Throw the bone blocks in the furnace. I did do some amount of progress. Yeah, those skulls are gone now. I guess I just... So I have full power armor. It's not upgraded, barely. I got a quarry working. I can make diamonds using this. But they got a lot... Just using just carbon. I can literally turn just like wheat and stuff into actual food. I mean, not food. Diamonds. So you know, that's a fun little mod. Here's 7. Is that better than diamond? 3 on the boots versus. It's better than diamond. This armor is better than diamond. I just got 18 of those scales. Meh. I mean, I already have like better armor than that is the problem. Well, it's not really a problem. It's more of an improvement. Pixie Pet, I don't know how to use you, so you're gonna go away into the chest of magic items. And by that I mean they're just good items that I just don't use. I don't know. I feel like I should go to space soon. Also, I put a nuclear reactor here. Put some heat generator here. That's a draconic evolution reactor. Add another layer to my farm. So, you know, this coverage of this channel on this channel is kind of spotty. I mean, that's only if I get this video to work. But you guys will obviously see if it does work, and you won't if it doesn't. So I'll be talking to myself. But you know, I still make that comment anyway because it's interesting content to talk to yourself. I think. I don't know, man. I'm not a YouTube content creator yet. I mean, sorta am. I'm on YouTube and I'm making content. Is it good content? Is it popular content? I believe both the answers are no. But that's up to the opinion of the viewer. I mean, other than it's popular content, that's more based on um, external factors that you can control, but I can't really. Or at least you can partially control it, you know? And I don't know how recommendations and views works and such. It's kind of wishy-washy, but let's go to my quarry, which I have a wind generator running. Oh, okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Lava does not break your fall. Um, so that's the lesson to be learned here, kids. Don't jump in the lava. Most recent, it is. Yeah, you actually see what time I'm recording this because of the death markers. But, you know, I don't care. Oh. I see the problem. Okay, I honestly don't plan to build anything right now, so marble. I know it's a bit unfortunate, but you are literally useless to me. I can always get an amount more marble. And what use are these? Yellow cave crystals? I mean, they're cool looking. But again, I have like no use for them. Which is kind of sad in all honesty. But, I mean, I always could make up a use for them. Why do I have gravel? I mean, I could use make concrete. Anything useful? Like, actually, no, nothing I can see quickly, right? Oh wow, you got a lot of uses. Mostly to make sand, it seems. Sand. I mean, I could make. Yeah, it's only to make sand, and I can get sand from here most of the time. So no, I'm not too concerned about this. There we go. That's pumping out materials I do not necessarily want. I only really came here for the stack and some iron. I mean, but I got a lot of stuff out here actually. 22 uranium ore. That's some good, tasty stuff right there. I'll take that because that's easily usable. By that I mean easily compressible into my chests. Basalt, Also, 48 obsidian. That's some good, tasty obsidian. There we go. And compressing some blocks. I don't know how to make this interesting because I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I know what I'm doing in the game. I just don't know what I'm doing for recording wise. Electroalloying it, and that's used for inductive furnace, which is a furnace. Wow. Anyway, other than the boringest thing that ever happened. So, and yeah, no, I have no use for that. I have no use for all that oxygen and hydrogen right now. All I want is that sweet carbon. You're like, oh, how do you make? Like, oh, this is mod return carbon into. whatever. Yeah, I can't turn it straight into that. But I actually have to make these carbon nanotubes, which require 4 stacks of carbon, by the way, and then I can make 1 diamond. Yay! But so basically, mine it's a mod called Minechem, and it's a chemistry mod. So if I type it in here, there's like actually, where does it go up to? Yeah, all the elements. It doesn't say how to get them, unfortunately. That you can synthesize into a respectable variety of mixtures. Some are larger than others. Like this is gallium oxide. I mean, it's literally just a gallium with 2 oxides versus this methylene blue, which is 16 carbon, 10 hydrogen, 3 nitrogen, sulfur, and chlorine, which you have to make. I guess you just make that one straight. There are bigger ones though. Ha. Tannic acid. See, you have to make glycic acid and glucose to put together to make that baby. But yeah, look at this red garnet. Uses nothing, and that's kind of the big emphasis of the mod. Also, you can craft nether stars with this mod. See, all you need is 16 cornucopium. I have no idea how to get that yet. Hydrogen, easy to get. And helium. I don't know where to get helium. But it's out there. It exists. Aha, here it is. So if I type world, aha, here we go. I'm gonna craft this up. Missing like half of those components. Yay. I threw the uranium in here, yeah? Okay, good. Do not need any gases, as I stated previously. And I don't think you can burn them in fire, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. So basically, I use this uranium, which I turn uranium ore into uranium, which does have a 4-hour until it disappears, but you know that's fine. Also, this mod is in here for whoever cares. It's basically impossible crafting recipes. Like what? I don't like. Look at this. The ultimate stew. This. eh. Ah. God. This is so annoying to get. Cause I gotta get Pam's. I gotta get all the Pam stuff. But at least it makes 9, right? But you know, to make this thing, look how many infinity ingots you need, which you need so many for. Literally, that is broken. Dimension changer. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Do I have any stone? Some, not enough. Let's cook up this cobblestone. Also, this exists. There's a couple portals. Okay, first of all. Okay. I got distracted there for a second. I needed some. Need some flint. Where do I have flint? At my quarry. Why? Because that's where flint is. This is a flint. A couple. Blood letters packed. Okay, that's creepy. God, I'm kind of tired. That's interesting. So, I'm gonna craft this thing out of half a flint. Come on, wait for it. Yeah, did it. No, I want a stone pickaxe. And then flint and steel. Now I don't have any stone. What happened to the stone? I threw it. I had thought. It actually has to be stone bricks. Okay, stone bricks it is. I don't care. How many do I need for the portal? Around 10. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can make the portal now. Where am I gonna put it? Right by my other portal, which is over here. But weird, because you know, why not make it overly complicated? Like then. Okay, now. Yep. Boink. There we go. Okay, gonna be level, gonna be straight. Am I on easy mode? Okay, yes. Did not expect to see that instantly. So basically, what this is the equivalent to a super flat world, but with that's not flat. I mean, that's the best way I can think of describing it as. Basically, it has the same depth as an average regular world, but it's like completely flat, which is nice. Where's my flamethrower? And yes, these two buildings collided, so that's why I'm having like parkour through them. Cave spiders chasing me up. Anything good? Eh. Oh, we're gonna see. I have. Flamethrower doesn't work when you're in close proximity. God, I don't want. How much terracotta do I have? Ah, some TNT, I'll take that. Never enough, eh? Get off of here. Ah, fine. That's some press skeleton, eh? I don't want to deal with any of these right now. I just want to loot it. Managed steel, that's good, that's good. Raw fish, I'll take you. Oh, that compressed skeleton died. Basically, there's a mod that compresses entities that there's a lot of them together to save on processing power. Ah, you're immune to fire, are you, mate? Oh, great, you blew up your own chest. Bottles of enchanting in here. That's pretty good. Another word. I'll keep you just in case I need you for something. Cause I haven't actually been to the fortress. Yeah. Don't want to eat rotten flesh. Bone, I'll keep you. String, I have a lot. Eh. Oh yeah, there's some like weird inventory mods and stuff, so that's why it sometimes my inventory like glitches out. But 13 dimes, not a bad haul if I do say so. Could technically get more from killing the Tower Guardian, but why do that? Anyway, I'm probably gonna put my quarry in here because where else would you put a quarry than a mining dimension? Okay, you're full on energy. Let's see how fast we can drain this bad boy. Nah, we can go faster. Now watch this. Boink. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that to sit in there. Mining multi-tool. Don't really need you right now. You. There. Blaze rod. Blaze rod, is... what is it? It's plutonium. Of course. Why would I not think it's plutonium? Why would I think it'd be anything else but plutonium? You can tell I'm joking. But, actually, no, I just did forget it was plutonium. Man of Steel, useful for certain things. Overall, baked potatoes, that's my food source. Yeah, they do one hunger. Deal with it. Or yell at me in the comments. Actually, I'm gonna pause this to make sure I actually start recording. Yeah, I've been recording for like 20 minutes. Sweet. That means I did not, do a bad. I did a good. Yes, words. Grant me the carbon. Oh, that's a lot more uranium. Yeah, I know there's like a faster way to do it, I just can't get it to work right now. Over a stack! That's pretty good. And let me guess, this is like empty. Yep. And guess what? This is not even that full. Yeah, and that, by the way, that's not the max upgrade I can put into one of those things. Oh, I got worried there for a second. That's the ultimate battery, but I only have the elite battery installed. Oh, this goes by point system. I don't know what the forestry is. Electricity and radiation poisoning. Well, I do take electricity damage from there. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Cosmetic, no. Don't believe I have Optifine, but I don't really care enough about Zoom. Do you want the jump assist and sprint assist? Energy shield. Much lighter Yeah. Yeah, I can adjust the colors and stuff. Full alpha, no blue, no green. Much green, little red. More blue. Less green, more red. Yes. Perfect. So I can. Huh. That's interesting. Well, I still have a stack of uranium. Let's take this 15 uranium because I'm not really using it for anything else, and stick it in the power generator. Yay. Also, that's my death generator. It turns bones into power, basically. Yeah, that's a lot of power. Also, I'm gonna refill my flamethrower. Because it takes an amount of hydrogen to make it. I guess sticky ore. It makes slime balls. Okay. Interesting. Now this setup seems to work pretty well, yeah? Here we go. There we go. I mean, it's a little slow through obsidian, but that's fine. Here, I'll, no. Teleport. Should have at least an amount. I should actually have this full. Okay, now let's go back to the quarry and let her rip for real. Yeah. Look at this go. Now that's a quarry. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can mine obsidian faster. And that's pretty equal speed in my opinion. Oh look, some diamonds. Now, normally I would mine that up, but I don't. I have like 0 enchantments. So I have no actual purpose. It's just gonna be the same. Yeah, but this is a pretty nice quarry. Oh yeah, I have some destabilized redstone in here. Well, this is boring, so I'm gonna go do something else. Yeah, this is about as fast as it can go. Yeah, I got more than enough room in here. Yeah, this one pumped out stacks. This one only pumped out individual blocks. So, yeah. You are the bane of my existence. I don't have my flamethrower with you. Anyway. I'll leave that there for now. Yeah. This basically has no energy in it as far as the things are concerned. But, you know, this one's in the green, this one's in the yellow. It's going up. Doing good. So. Yeah, I really wanted the jetpack actually, which requires ion thrusters, which are a tad. If I knew how to spell. Silverfish pet. Oh yeah, there's pet one, which requires an amount of effort to make. So let's get on that. Okay, I have nothing. I have nothing still. I need silver. Okay, back to the quarry to grab some silver quick. I want from you is all your silver. Here's a stack of silver ore, which I'm gonna triple, which if I complete every single mod in this game, I should at least be able to quadruple, by the way. Because, some of these mods are stupid broken. But, you know, they take time. I mean, one of them literally just has a one-hit KO weapon. That was the mod that I showed you earlier with, like, the crazy complicated crafting recipes for stuff. Should I have music playing in the background? I don't know. But, yeah, this is the power armor, by the way, what it looks like. Now, you can have an invisibility module installed on the chestplate, I believe. Yes. It requires 4 of these, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Which, when installed, makes it look like you're wearing nothing. So, if you're playing on a server, I highly suggest that because it's funny. Also, I would suggest trolling your friends with dragons, if possible. Because there's actually a mechanic to, not like ender dragons. No. Worse than ender dragons. Yeah, silver. You ice and fire dragons, 'cause there is an item called the Dragon Forge. And how do you power this Dragon Forge, you might ask? Well, you probably would think it's cool, but no, you use Dragon Fire. So, yeah. And that's totally, like, super easy to get, yeah? Yeah, lots of mods in here. Immersive Railroad is the one I'm personally working towards because I like big trains. But also jetpacks are fun. Which one's the easiest, actually? Ironically, it's you, because Electrium is literally just gold and silver. Like, Electrium is surprisingly cheap. It's like bargain bin. And I have a fair amount of gold, to say the least. I mean, here's a slightly boring part because I don't actually have a grind. Actually, I do, don't I? But this is pretty fast. There, it's done. So let's make some electrium dust. Then you do with the dust, you cook it, and heidi ho, you're off and away. Also, might go fight the Ender Dragon if I get a. But okay, here's the plan. How many of these do I need? I need 4. I need 4, so I need a little more electrium, which again is easy enough to get. So I need 8 force fields, a lot of those. Okay, this is gonna take a hot minute, but it's gonna be fine. Cause these require invar ingots, but I'm mostly worried about the wiring in all actuality. You know what? Let's go to the end first. So, which way do you predict the Eye of Ender will go? That way. It went that way. There it is. So let's head this way. But first, no, stop doing that. I don't know why why it wants to click so much. Let me grab my flamethrower. And put a little bit of stuff away so I actually have a clear inventory, you know. In case I pick up some stuff. Put the boots in there. Yeah, see, I just have like a diamond sitting around here, like 5 energy cores. Like, what? That's like so useful, and I forgot about it just because my storage is rather unorganized at this point. In all honesty. Yeah. There we go. It's working now. Yeah, I have a lot of iron now. You know what? That's average rates, actually. I was just thinking the steel production. So, actually, that costs less, but more time. I have went this way about. Have basically no waypoints in that direction. So let's go. And okay, these things have like double the health of horses, so it's really annoying to deal with. Okay, I haven't seen you before. But yep, I guessed correctly what you were. Niter. Whatever. Enderman, come here. I want to fight you. Yeah, that's an unenchanted weapon like 4-shotting an Enderman because it does 13 damage, which is pretty good. Come fight me. Wow, I think I'm relativistically close. I live relativistically close to... Oh, did I know there was a volcano over here? Yeah, I did. Is it under the volcano? How funny would that be, actually, you know? If it was under the volcano. Because the volcano, I don't know what mod adds it, actually. I can probably check because of the basalt. Project Red Expansion. It adds volcanoes, and it's pretty cool, actually. There's two types. There's like these ones and like the shield volcanoes. Shield volcanoes are kind of boring, in my opinion. But, you know, they exist in real life, so can't really fault them. Oh, by the way, that's a wizard's tower over there. My render distance is set to poopy right now. Okay, frame rate. Okay, okay, that's fine enough. Okay, we're gonna take a quick detour to fight the Sun Chief from most mobs. See if I survive. Burn! Burn in the fires of hell. Stop showing up and just die already. Swiftness. Equip you for it now because that's good to have right now. And I burned through all my food already. Joy. Pretty sure I cannot eat that item. That way. Okay, we're going up the mountain. I gotta admit that fight went a lot easier than I expected because that boss has 150 health. I guess flamethrower is just really powerful. And honestly, it's not that hard to craft compared to the damage it does. Let's... Okay. Non-edible, 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 non-edible. I don't care about you then. You're edible. So. Not very edible, but... Still going this way. Wow. I actually don't do this often. So I'm not really used to it. Oh yeah, Here we go. Now my hunger is filled up. Another one? Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Yeah, he like shoot lightning down on you. Yeah, I literally killed one of those. Oh, is that a troll? Not a troll, a cyclops. What am I saying? Anyway, let's go fight a cyclops with my flamethrower. Let's see how it fares. By the way, this is from the Ice and Fire mod. Don't know how much health it has, actually. 150, just like the Sun Chief. I think it's trying to eat me. And it's dead. So, you know. That relativistically easy fight. When you have a flamethrower and some really good armor, by the way. Like, you can see how much damage I took. And I'm wearing, like, some pretty okay armor right now. Sheep, yeah, your lives are forfeit. Because I'm hungry. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Seriously, I'm still heading in this direction? Oh, please don't tell me you're... Oh, it broke. Okay, that's, not better, but, you know. Okay, let's... The oftentimes strategy is to overshoot and then double back and guess, yeah? God! Posting like 3 10-minute long videos and then like an hour long one. Nice. Still this way. How many Yeah, I brought 10 pack. Oh, I only brought 10 pack. Well, statistically, it has at least one in it, yeah? That's a boar. Better animals plus. Get impaled by a wild boar. Yeah. Oh, and this mod pack usually comes with a shader, but that got turned off and is better for my performance. So, it's staying off. But if you ever choose to download this for yourself, I'm probably going to upload this tomorrow, aren't I? Maybe I'll upload through the night. Just be warned, it is a large mod pack. And I have to mine through that hill, don't I? And if you ever need something to cut, shaders are definitely a good option to start with. As well as render distance and graphics quality. Graphics quality is probably going to take up most of your CPU for something like this. Because a lot of modded items also don't use any what's it called? I'm gonna need to grab more food. Like, this is giving me jack poop for food. Cause it's just giving me so little. Okay, yeah, okay. Inferno mode. And equip these. The reason I'm equipping these is because they negate fall damage. I mean, the other ones do with an upgrade, but don't have the upgrade right now. Eh. this even work? Okay, you can't mine through this block. Okay, I ran into some lava, which means I should have set a waypoint at the top. Poop. What to do now? You know what? Oh, come on, I missed it by that much. Also, a mine chest is in here. Well, good enough for me. Anyway, back to the normal gameplay. And no, I'm not going to edit this out. Because what purpose would I have to do that? At this point when I've already shown that I'm more than willing to cheat to get out of bad situations already. Oh, probably I'm gonna die instantly in here, but you know, that's fine. And yeah, one of you might have noticed the portal, but I wasn't looking for it. I was just looking to see where it is. Buried treasure map. Did not expect to see that in here. I'll take it. Apples. It's better than nothing. Oh look, some oil. Nice, sweet oil. Stop taking. I wanted the full stack, but no, you just got taken instead the one block I pick up. Yeah, so. And that just... Screw it. It's literally just me wandering around for 20 minutes. And that's no fun though. I'm pretty sure there's a goblin camp down there. One eye. Oops. And I usually might get a diamond out of that, so you know, it's only fair. There she is. I made an extra eye. That can be used later for something. So let's equip this in my offhand because apparently it gives weakness to all creatures around me. This has like 0 durability. It has 12. 39 arrows only. No, 57. I'm gonna check something. Okay, yeah, I do actually want to go grab some bottles, so let's head to my house quick. Dump off some trash. Maybe grab some more food. Oh, I gotta unequip this quick. I don't know what mod does this, but if you have the seed of a crop and it's a mature crop, it just replaces it. Either way, I like that mod. So, why did I put that in there? That's pointless. No, that's the ion thruster. I can make 2 of those. Yay! I need 4. What am I missing? More of these. This is just a design process, folks. Really boring, but you know. Let me guess, I probably need like a buttload more silver, don't I? Luckily, I have a buttload more silver up to offer. This should be a little over a stack worth of silver. So a little over a stack. Just make a stack of those. I just had to make 2 stacks because I need a lot of these. Let me guess, I'm out of Invar now. Yep, Invar is Invar iron and nickel. That's an enrichment chamber. Okay, stop. Oh, that's the electrium. Where's my nickel? Nickel is N, so it should be somewhere towards the middle, unless I used it already. How is this alphabetical? This is not well sorted at all, I will admit that. Anyway, it seems like I need more nickel. Do I have any nickel recipes? I do. That's good. That is a good. Stop! Sometimes I just want the amount I select. God, is that so hard? So yeah, it's gonna take a fair bit of materials to actually craft the jetpack. But I in no way do I actually need it to defeat the Ender Dragon. I should just throw some more charge on my chest plate though, because stop. I should make a macerator, shouldn't I? Anyway, my party pickaxe is looking fine. How are my potatoes looking? Potatoey. Great. I'm just gonna pause this for a second till it's done. Okay, and we are back. Actually, that wasn't really even that long. Potatoes, and now my potatoes are gone. Yay. Anyway. And that makes it a total of 24 invar. Which is a good amount of invar to make. Got it. Yeah, just missing the other force shield generator, and then I need a lot more, and I'm missing some ender pearls for that. So, no time like the present to go to the end and beat up the dragon. Yes. Have enough arrows, have a suitable amount of food. Okay, let's go. Okay, just double checking to make sure it's not easy. What is this on Inferno? Okay, change that to combat, please. not really here for that. Ah, here we go. Missed. Ha, got it. God, I forgot the bottles. Storage cell. Okay. Okay, of course I forgot the bottles. Why wouldn't I forget the bottles? Anyway. Is that stone used for anything? Quantum. Yeah, there's like... End pearl. Ooh. That looks like... I don't have to make that thing. And stealing it, yeah. Anyway, so whatever. What is Dragon's Breath used for? I don't know. But the end crystal recipe in this pack is a bugger. Takes a freaking nether star. I had to kill 4 withers. 4. They spawn back the dragon. You know? That's just ludicrous. This it's too many. The star collar. Whatever. I actually hit the dragon with that one. That was pretty cool. What the heck is this thing? Man, I'm gonna drop the pearls. Should have used Endstone. You still can. Cool looking lamp though. Towering away. Jumped off the edge like an idiot. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I haven't been talking. That's really stupid for me to do. There we go. I really should Okay, that was a pretty low tower. Come on. There we go. I'm actually pretty sure you cannot reflect the dragon's fireballs back at it, like gas fireballs. So, just so anyone else, that was more of a joke when I tried to hit it. Okay, that does a good portion of its health, I will say. This is like one of the better bows that you can make in the mod pack. By no means the best. Easily not the best, but still a relativistically good bow. Wow, I'm being like really on point. There, I did it. Damn it. I died. Right at the end. Using magic. Ah! Draconic heart. Yeah, ooh. Boink. Don't worry, I have some torches. Or a cake! Who's that for broken the friggin' dragon egg with a cake before? Huh? Yeah. Thought so. No one, because no one's stupid enough to do that. Now there is an end gateway right. Aha, here it is. That's what I'm looking for. Basically, I can start Draconium Evolution now that I've beaten the game. I mean, technically you can find some, and I have, like really deep in the world. But End City's in this, yeah? Not down here. Yeah, End City's in this, of course. There it is. And also ender hives from forestry. Yeah, die. Okay, let's get lucky with this throw, eh? Huh. Oh my sweet god, that was the perfect throw. And I caught it on camera so everyone knows that I actually did it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oof. Yeah. Do I care for Elytra? No, I can always make a jetpack. I mean, the main reason I'm going here is for the draconium dust right now. Probably gonna miss at least some of it. I got really scared there for a second. Wow, that was expertly executed. Anyway, I actually do need ender pearls, so fight me. 68 levels. That's not half bad. Fight me, bros. Infinity booster card. What? Not expect to get one of those. Anyway. Let's try something. I can see it forever. Honestly, I thought these would teleport you farther than they do. But not really. What the heck is that? Okay, I just really want to know what the heck this is. What? Oh, they're like meteors. Why are they here, though? I don't know, there's a heck of a lot of draconium here, though. Feel the burn! Well, yeah. Compressed ender gravel. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that there are definitely ways. Anyway, let's go make a jetpack. Well, God, it's really hard just to keep talking. Apps? What the hell is apps? comma. Fine. What? A tier 6? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Then what's Neptune? What, you still can't... Why not Mercury then? Whatever. Oh, it's just automatically eating chorus fruit. Honestly, chorus fruit could be my new food source, and I'd be fine with that. Cause it's actually an okay food source. But okay, fine. Spell books. Dragon egg, you know, that's easily blown up. Just put it in there. 20 ender lilies, don't need those. Draconic heart, yeah, you're really important. Lapis blocks. I have lapis blocks. Just that much. Draconium dust. Get in there. I have a lot of obsidian. Time to grab some ion thrusters. Anyway, I just need like a lot. A lot. Of force field generators. Already out of that again. Okay, I'm probably just gonna do another quick jump cut. Because you guys really want to watch me grind out some nickel, right? I don't think so. At the very least. And some iron, so I'm gonna pause quickly. And we are back, yay. With making 30 more Invar blend, which will make me 10 more of those, which I don't think will be actually enough, but let's get some draconium out here. I mean, I obviously don't have all those draconium cores, but that's what I'm making right now. But you know, lab grinder, energy infuser, lots of stuff. Don't know what half of it does. .5 damage. Are you serious? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna make armor of the wyvern. Chaos shard to a reactor core. Anyway, I'm making this. I'm like 95% sure that this would require energy. Um, eh, draconic illusion. Is there like a book? Information tablet. Okay, I'll use that. Oh, bugger. I'm gonna go find some more draconium quick. I'll be back in 4 seconds. Now we're back with this one piece of draconium dust. Joy. Information tablet. Let's see what we got. Okay, you guys won't be able to see this. So I'm gonna pause again. Yay. Okay, so there's basically a bunch of weird multi-block crafting recipes. But I do not think that will affect me crafting the wyvern chestplate. We will see. So let's actually what wow, another 30 million RF. Yeah, anyway, let's try making some boots actually. Wyvern boots. Up. Gotta make some wyvern cores. Which, you know, requires me to fight blasted. Yeah, stupidly big. 22 damage. Fully upgraded. Don't know how to upgrade it. I mean, I can check. Basically, this is the second strongest mod in the game. Is Draconic Evolution. So yeah, shocker. It's hard to craft things, and these are all like multi blocks. Sweet God, what can that be used for? Um, don't know why that is like that, but ah, yeah, this is a pretty powerful mod. Like, actually, 10th feather. Yeah, tier 4 space bow. I don't know what the space bow does, but could have sworn I saw some dash in the end, but I could be mistaken. Why do you spell the mod that I'm looking for? Like, Here it is. Avtaria. Here we go. This is the most powerful mod in the game. I don't know why the Infinity leggings have the highest, but oh, that's because they're harder to craft for some reason. Don't know why, but they give you 16 defense. Compare that to fully upgraded draconic leggings that give you 6. So, you know. I don't know. They have like a hell of a ton of energy capacity. So I don't know. The bigger mods really scare me. There we go. There, I made 10. I made 2. Now what am I missing? I need 4 more of these. Make 1. 3 more. I'm missing a lot of stuff. Missing some glass actually, so I want to crush something. Heat Inferno. What would happen if you have the Inferno setting on and shoot at some? That would just turn it straight in the glass. What about heat? Turns it straight in the glass. No, I can't break it any faster, so. Probably takes less energy though overall. Anyway. Now while this glass is cooking up, I need more invar, I believe. Why do I just have all 15 of my diamonds on my person? Anyway. Or just use some gold and some redstone. And that, and some iron. Instead of making highly complicated, complex invar. You know, as you do. Considering how much gold I have, I should have started with this option earlier. But I didn't, so, stupid me. But, now that we're doing that, that should make that process a lot easier. Still missing out on some of those, but let me guess. Actually, I think I'm out of copper this time. Interesting enough. Oh, it took all my glowstone. Here's some more. So, don't need 60 pearls on my person. go grab some more copper from the quarry. Which appears to be finished, actually. So. Nice. Oh, some more nickel. How convenient. And 36 draconium dust. Why did I not check the quarry? Yay. Great, now give me all the energy of your lifeblood and souls to fill my backpack. That's gonna slow down at some point. Yeah, I need to get like a lot of wither skeleton skulls, which is annoying since I don't have looting on anything yet. And all my levels disappeared. Do not know when that happened, but woo. Whatever. That's just hours of possible grinding gone. I mean, I didn't grind in those hours, but nonetheless. I'll probably come out of last still. There we go. Pretty slow, but at least I only need one. Oh, probably entirely halted because all the energy was flowing into my chest. Yeah, but this is pointless being here. Oh, sweet mother God. Yeah, there it goes. It just had to refill all the energy supplies and everything. Anyway, this. And these to make one more ion thruster. Now I'm just missing a bunch of these, which I just have to wait for. So I'm gonna pause the recording, maybe do some stuff, but just wait for basically these to smelt, maybe do some stuff with the copper, you know, some basic tier stuff. Okay, I'm back with hopefully enough materials to finish the anyway. Yeah, so we craft on that. After I would discolor the turn to nothing. Which it won't because, you know, it's snowing like that, but anyway. There, that should be enough. We got a lot of energy alloy ingots now. can't really have too many of these. There's always more molecular attachments you can add on. Why can't I get this to work? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Jetpacking around because it's fun and really easy and actually does not take up that much energy for my grand total. Actually, I do want to make some servos for shock absorbers. 2 servos, which is easy enough to make. Wee, 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 wee. Oh yes, servos. Servos are great to make. Come on, I just want 8 in every single slot. There we go. To make just a bunch of servos. Wow, yeah. 3.5, 2, 3.5. Yeah. Are those witches? Skeleton and witches. To point 2. 0.2. Oh, sweet mother. Okay, we're going from build limit into my quarry that I made. So, all the way down to the bottom. Okay, we're starting to like take damage from being like too high up. All the way down. No damage. None at all. See, there's just a long gap of silence just with me doing things, which is really boring to watch. It's also really hard to commentate while doing things. Swim boost, jump assist, sprint assist, 4 servos. Let's get on that. Don't have enough for 4 servos. Some more redstone, some more gold. No more glowstone so far. 2 servos. Now what am I missing? Just more of these. There's all my silver done. So actually, I'll go grab more of that from my quarry. Not much more, but I have more. Have a lot more tin though, which is good to have. Don't need that, don't need that. There. There, 4 servos. Let's get that sprint upgrade. Walking assist, maximum. Sprint assist, Compensation. Whoosh. What happens if I turn down the compensation? Yeah, it's fine. That works good. I already have a jetpack, so why waste time there? Airtight seal. It costs glass. Wow. Oh. Well. Let's throw it about there. That's fine. Oh, Z is my zoom button. For Optifine. Okay. Ah, yes. Also, this thing. The Power Fist. Very powerful, the Power Fist is. Wowzers. Okay, that's a bit of much of lag, but... Oh, it just takes energy. Okay, yeah, that does not need to be that powerful. At all. Let's bump the radius up to 3 meters, but that's about it. Blink drive. Force shield and some ion thrusters. Yeah, I still have yet to get on full power, but you know, that's fine. Maybe I'm out of pearls. No, at least I can fly now. You know? Oh look, I found an end city with an end ship. Now this is a full-blown end city. Like, you can't really get any better than this. No, I got the shell. Okay, I mean, shulker shells are still useful. Oh god, I'm gonna create something literally beautiful. Dark bows. I don't know, I'll take diamonds. You guys can be used for something, right? Seriously, I can't even wear them. I can't even wear them. That's bull. Like a higher like enchantment level, which I don't feel like investing all these levels in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys can have nether stars in there? Stop blowing up. Fine, I'll leave. Well, there's another star. And look, 4 bottles of enchanting. Yay. It was all worth it in the end. For those 4 bottles of enchantment. Woo. Yeah, okay, let's get back. Probably gonna end at least recording because this is just dragging on with basically nothingness. So this is probably it. Hopefully I remember to actually post this. See you next time. Bye. I don't have the outro.